In this video, we will use paragraph styles and character styles to format the document, and you can kind of see that we are going to make some changes to the look of the document, like I have right here. Let's get started really quick. I would say easier thing is just click anywhere in body copy. I'm going to navigate to chapter 1. And you can click there. You can select everything at one time, doesn't matter. And navigate to paragraph styles. And we're going to create a new one. Double click on it. We're going to name it body copy. And then go to the side menu, basic character format. We're going to do Century School Book. There it is. Thank you very much. We're actually going to drop the size to 11, but we're going to increase the leading. The leading will be 14 points. There's a gap. And the color, I'll make sure it's black. So here it won't show you, but go ahead and navigate to character color. Black is good. Then we're going to jump around real quickly and find indent and spacing. We're going to do left indent right here. Alignment left is good. We're going to do 5 points. First line, 28, will be easier to type it in. Space before, I would say 2. And right indent, 5. We want to have a little bit of indent. Last line, leave it at 0, and space after 3. Now this is just what I work with. I kind of see how it looks like. We want to indent it really nicely here. And now it shows that instead of double spacing, it's like a book. And I think we are done with that. Select all of it, body copy. And I think you should do all of these. So you have to do it separately because it's separated. Now, go back to the name that we added in. That has to be a character style for it to work correctly, FYI. So I'll click on character styles. Click new and name it name. That's it. Don't do anything else because that should be a paragraph. Good. And that's all we're going to do here. Navigating back to 1. Few things we're going to do is we're going to do a drop tab. The odd size will be in paragraph styles. It's going to be a separate paragraph style. And then the color will have to be done in, everybody guesses, character styles. So I'm back into paragraph styles. I'm going to select this first one. And I'm going to create new. We'll click on it. Should be based on body copy, which is good. We're going to call it drop cap. And we are going to drop it. So we're going to find drop caps and nested images. Make sure your previous clicked if it's not. And let's move lines. Let's see, 3 lines. It may need more, depending. Let's see. If it's not doing more lines, it's dropping this, isn't it? It doesn't really change my image. Let's see, we're going to do more characters. So you got to play with these, okay? You got to play. 3 lines is good. Sometimes there's a space here, what I see. That's why the second character. If you do 1, that's fine, but notice what I have to do. If I do 1, I have to remove the space. Remove that space, and then spacing. I'm sorry, the wrong place. Drop caps, 3, characters 1. Should do it. Now, when it comes to the color itself, which I mentioned as well, select that T, if that's the first letter here. Then you need to navigate again to character styles. Create a new one. It's going to be a drop cap. Double click, name it, and go color and choose the swatch that we have created. Okay, cool. So now you can go through each one of the chapters. Remove that extra space. Any of these extra space really needs to go away because it's not going to look right. That's why I like seeing this. Okay, select that. Well, paragraph doesn't matter, right? Paragraph, you can just select the whole thing and do drop cap, character styles, drop cap, and 3 and 4. So you do all of those. I'm not going to go through it right now. Go back to chapter 1. A few other things we got to do here really quick. It is about chapter number and name itself. Here, chapter 1. Click cursor anywhere in chapter 1. go to your paragraph styles and go ahead and click new. We're going to call it chapter number. Okay. And it does not need to be based on body copy. So you can do none. It's going to be its own. In basic format, we're going to do budget. So I'm going to type it in a bit faster. There it is. Awesome. And we are going to do all caps, which we already have, so we're good. 18-point size. Make it a little bigger. Letting, this actually doesn't matter. You'll see why later. The spacing we can adjust. You can do auto if you want to, and just see what happens. Next is we're going to do color right away. And we're going to do black, but we're going to tint it. So we're going to do opacity at 60%. Again, you can type it in here and select the number, whichever way. Okay, so we have the preview so you can see. Now we're going to go to indent and spacing. In this section, if you need to make any changes, make sure you make the alignment centered. I accidentally recorded a few things, but it was so noisy that I just want to show you the finished one. So alignment centered, left indent 15. All the other indents and spacings, leave it at 0. I thought about space before, but we can adjust it when we export. So look at the settings that I have here, and then click OK. And then right away, let's do the chapter name. Again, I would select it, and we are going to do new. Select that new paragraph style, call it chapter. And anybody knows name? Yep, so we know it's a name. And then we are going to, I guess if you really want to, you can start new or base yourself on a previous chapter number. Let's go ahead and do indent and spacing. And you can see that we're leaving the center one, but I already made some changes here really quick. Left indent will be still the same, 15. A right line indent, 0. Go ahead and add some spacing before, maybe 3, to separate the chapter number and the name. Right indent and left indent 0, and add space after for the body copy to 100. So this is the settings I want you to do. Now let's go back to our basic format, because we're going to increase the size of this to 24, or 26, thank you. Something like that. And next thing here, we can change the color to that new swatch color blue that we have. But leave it tinted at 60. Because I was just going to separate it from the T that we have. Okay, and do OK. So this is what you should be looking at this point. It is now time to apply our chapters styles to our chapters. And we only have 4, so that won't be too hard. So okay, chapter 2, guess what? It is what? Chapter number. And that's why it's going to give us extra space. The Glass City, or whatever chapter you have, it's chapter name. We did a drop cap on this one. If you haven't, go ahead and select it. And then we're going to go to 3. That's why I have my hidden character showing. We're going to remove that space from anything here. And then chapter name. Now here, drop cap. And don't forget, we still have to select that T, go in character styles, and do drop cap. We only drew in the one drop cap usually in the beginning of the chapter. So let's find chapter 4. Again, extra space here, we're going to remove. Chapter number, chapter name, drop cap. Make sure it is selected, and go back to character styles and make sure you click drop cap. Voila, we are done. Make sure all the things are formatted, and we only need to do a dialogue, which we will do a different video on.